What's up, JG Nation? Thank you for watching JGTechBlog. It's your boy JG, and for today's episode, we're going to be comparing the LG Stylo 4 and the all-new Samsung Galaxy A6 that just came out for Metro by Tmobile. This is the same model that's also at Boost Mobile and Cricket. Let's get right into it. If this is your first time here and you want to be updated on the latest phones, promotions at Metro, Boost, and Cricket, make sure to subscribe and click that bell so you can be the first notified. Alright guys, so basically we have the LG Stylo 4 and the Galaxy A6. As you guys already know, the LG Stylo 4 has been the king of the mid-range devices at Metro. Basically, there wasn't any competition to it, but now, incoming of the Galaxy A6, I really think there is competition to the Stylo 4, and we're going to put it to the test today. We're going to be doing a lot of tests to see which one is an actually better phone. So first test that I want to do is I'm going to actually go ahead and turn both of these phones off, and I want to do a test which one will turn on faster. So let's go ahead and click on the power buttons on the sides, and I'll count to 3. So 1, 2, 3. And I did feel the vibration on the LG Stylo 4 first. There they are. While they're coming on, just to tell you guys a little bit about the specs itself, this is going for $149. The Samsung A6 is going for $299 at Metro PCS currently. So there is a price difference. This is double in price than the LG Stylo 4, but if you are coming in from a different carrier, you do get this for $99. So let's go ahead and now see if it's actually worth it to get this phone or the LG Stylo 4. Wow guys, that's interesting to see that the LG Stylo 4 actually came on before the A6. I'm not totally surprised. The reason for that is because this does have a 1.8 gigahertz octa-core processor, and the Galaxy A6 has a 1.6 octa-core processor. Now let's go ahead and talk about the designs of the phones and in the display. So first of all, you have a 5.6 HD AMOLED display on the Galaxy A6, and this display, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, looks beautiful. It's a super amazing, and we're gonna be turning on some videos, and you guys will see the difference between it and the LG. You have a 6.2 FHD full vision 18:9 ratio display on the Stylo 4, which is really not bad compared to the resolution and the pixel density that's on the A6. You can see, I don't know if the camera does it any good. The colors are way more vivid on the Galaxy A6. The biggest difference you can already see is that the LG Stylo 4 is much bigger than the Galaxy A6. Looking at the back, you have the fingerprint sensors. Unlike the Stylo 4, as you guys can see, it's all these scratches because it scratches up really easily, and it's also a fingerprint magnet. Unlike the Galaxy A6, I've had it now for about a week, and you can see there's almost no scratches at all, even when I've been using it as my daily driver. So the build on the A6 is much better and durable than the LG Stylo 4. Looking down at the bottom of the phone, you have a USB-C on the LG Stylo 4, and you have a stylo pen and the 3.5mm headphone jack. But on the Galaxy A6, unfortunately, you still have the old micro USB slot and a 3.5mm headphone jack, and the speaker is on the sides of the phone. I actually like that the speakers are on the side, because usually when you're holding the phone, if you're playing a game or anything, you would cover up the speakers that are on the sides of the phone like you have on the LG Stylo 4. So you would cover it up from here, and then the sound would be muffled. Unlike the A6, which has a very loud speaker. And talking about speakers, let's actually go ahead and test them. Let's go ahead and turn on the display at all times. As you can see, I keep screen turned on the LG Stylo 4, but you can't do that with the Galaxy A6. The maximum you can do is 10 minutes. As you guys can see, there's no recent apps open. So let's go back and let's turn on the YouTube app. 1, 2, 3. The A6 was much faster in terms of opening up. LG Stylo 4 barely coming back up. And it crashed. Okay, interesting. Let's do it again. Close all. Close all. And let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's a little bit more fair now. Let's go ahead now and try the music. This one right here. Let's get it closer to the mic. All right. And let's go ahead and try it on the Galaxy A6. I'll make sure the volume's up high. You can already see it's much louder. And it's much more clear. So the winner for sure, the speakers on the A6 are much louder. As you can see one more time. Not as clear and not as loud, but compared to this. Wow. The speakers blow the LG Stylo 4 out of the water completely. Okay, now let's go ahead and check out the displays. So let's turn on a video, and I'm going to turn off the volume so you guys can just focus on the display. And let's make sure that the settings quality on the LG Stylo 4 does play to 1080p, while the resolution is only to 720p on the A6. Okay, so keep that in mind. But even if you have that, look at the displays. Ready? I'm going to turn them on both at the same time. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm actually going to zoom it in so you guys can see a little bit more. Zoomed in all the way. This is the LG Stylo 4. And I'm going to zoom it in on the A6. There it is. Alright, so I know that through the camera that right now I'm shooting from, it won't do it any justice. But I can definitely tell you guys the A6 is much more clear. And the colors are much brighter than on the LG Stylo 4. Although the LG Stylo 4 is playing at 1080p. Let me see if I can make it a little bit more clear so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Again, it would not do it justice only if you see it in person. I can see it is much more visually pleasant when I'm watching it on the A6 compared to the LG Stylo 4. But I do gotta give some credit. LG Stylo 4 does look nice because it does have a bigger display. Alright guys, so now we're going to do a camera test. So let's go ahead and try both phones. Let's see which one turns on first. 1, 2, 3. The A6 turned on first. So we'll start with that one. Okay. So the rear camera, by the way, it's 16 megapixels. Let's make it a little bit farther. Okay, 1. Actually, let's go a little bit farther. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And now let's do it on the LG Stylo 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn on both of them. And you guys tell me what you think looks better. Because I can tell you this looks so much better on the 16 megapixel rear camera that's on the Galaxy A6. You see how you already have some pixelation on the LG Stylo 4? While this is just super crisp. You guys can see that difference. And again, this is a 16 megapixel rear facing camera and a 16 megapixel front facing camera, while you have a 13 megapixel rear facing camera on the LG Stylo 4 and a 5 megapixel front facing camera. Okay, now let's go ahead and try the front facing camera. So I'm going to go ahead and take a selfie with this. 1, 2, 3. The LG Stylo 4. And to be honest, this is not even a fair comparison. Like, this is crazy. The quality that's on the A6 is just unmatched. It just looks blurry on the LG Stylo 4. If you guys can see that a little bit more clearly. I'm going to post these on the Instagram as well, so make sure you follow us on Instagram at JGTechBlog. Alright, now I'm going to be turning on PUBG and see which one turns on faster. 1, 2, 3. The A6 has 32 gigs of internal memory, 3 gigabytes of RAM. While the LG Stylo 4 also has 32 gigs of internal memory, it only has 2 gigabytes of RAM. And so the A6 is already on. By the way, guys, I'm going to be doing a full gameplay of both of these phones, and I'm going to link it down in the description. So make sure you subscribe and click on that notification bell so you can be notified when we upload those videos. Alright guys, in conclusion, I just want to say that I feel like the Galaxy A6 hands down beats the LG Stylo 4. But I must say a couple things. I feel like they could have done a little bit better on the Galaxy A6 for that price. Because you guys do know the initial price right now at Metro PCS, if you're not porting over or anything like that, it's $299. So for $299, I would have hoped that they actually put 4 gigabytes of RAM instead of 3 gigabytes of RAM. And they could have at least added the USB-C. They also could have made it at 1080 resolution. At the same time, I feel like that's actually a good thing because you do have only a 3000 milliamp battery on the Samsung Galaxy A6. And so with that 720p AMOLED display, you're actually saving a lot of energy that you could have otherwise used. So your phone will actually last a little bit longer. But it's still not that bad of a deal. I honestly love the fact that it has a much better display, it has much better speakers, a higher quality camera. So at the end of the day, I feel like if you still want a bigger screen, stick with the LG Stylo 4. By no means it's a bad phone. It's actually a really good phone for that price, especially if you're porting in and get down to almost $49. If not, sometimes they have it for free at Metro. I'm going to be doing another comparison between this and the Q7 Plus, and I'll link it down below, but I honestly think this would be a better phone to get. If you have some extra bucks to spare, I would definitely recommend that you get the Galaxy A6 over any other phone right now at Metro PCS. If I missed anything, please let me know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next one.